Have you ever asked your students to engage in a class discussion and all you heard were crickets? Or have you ever asked them to do a writing activity and they didn't know where to begin? In this month's 2-minute tip, we're going to look at how sorted sentence frames can help your students engage in these different activities. Providing sentence frames is a helpful practice because they offer students clear language models, repeated exposure, and entry points into high-quality oral and written expression. Today's strategy involves categorizing these frames by tasks so students know when to use them and can eventually use them independently. We know students need to be able to reference sentence frames often and easily. Rather than posting a long list of sentence frames in your classroom, or offering them happenstance, which is still helpful, consider sorting them by task or skill. Post the task-oriented frames in an anchor chart, project them on the board, or tape them into students' notebooks. Here are some common sentence frames that you may already be using in your classroom. As you can see, they fall into a variety of different task or skill categories. For example, a teacher referencing sorted sentence frames during a read aloud may look like this. As we read this book together, we're going to practice visualizing what is taking place in the story. What kind of sentence frames do we use when we visualize? From here, the teacher would direct the students to the visualization anchor chart and read aloud the model sentences. I can picture Susie running through the woods, or, in my mind I see snow falling softly. She would encourage students to use these frames as they turn and talk, visualizing the story with a partner. In a high school history class, students can choose from the clarifying sentence frames as a way to improve discussion about a new topic, or they could reference printed copies of the agreement or disagreement statements during a debate. In sum, sorting sentence frames is an intentional strategy that will help students to clearly connect language and the task at hand. Over time, students will grow in confidence because they will be able to enter into discussions or writing assignments more easily using specific and appropriate language. Thank you for taking the time to plan for, model, and explicitly teach language. We are grateful for your good and important work. If you found this tip helpful, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with our 2-minute tips.